Let's get right into it. Number 10. The cold spot. Imagine looking at the universe like it's one giant cosmic latte, smooth, foamy, evenly mixed. Now imagine someone stuck an ice cube in it the size of 1.8 billion light-years across. That's the cold spot. Astronomers noticed this bizarre patch in the cosmic microwave background radiation, aka the universe's baby photo, that's way colder than it should be. And when I say colder, I don't mean, oops, forgot my sweater cold. I mean, physics is side-eyeing itself, wondering if it missed a line in the script cold. Some theories. Maybe it's just a statistical fluke. You know, like winning the lottery but in reverse. Or maybe it's a supervoid, an unfathomably massive region of the universe with fewer galaxies than usual. But here's the kicker. Even a void that big shouldn't cause a cold spot this intense. The plot twist some cosmologists whisper about. Parallel universes. Yeah, like cosmic bruises from when our universe bumped into another one. Basically, the cold spot could be the astrophysical version of finding a dent in your car and realizing it wasn't there yesterday, except the dent is 1.8 billion light-years wide, and your car is reality itself. So yeah, next time you're cold, just be glad it's because your roommate messed with the thermostat and not because of a possible inter-universe collision. Number 9. Dark flow. Ever watched ants march in one direction and wondered, where the heck are they going? Astronomers had the same thought when they realized whole clusters of galaxies, like thousands of Milky Ways worth of stars, are drifting toward something. And when I say something, I mean no one knows what. This is dark flow. Galaxies should move kind of randomly, like bumper cars in a cosmic arena. But instead, entire regions of the universe are migrating in one weirdly consistent direction, as if space itself is being tugged on by something outside our observable universe. Let me repeat that. Something beyond the edges of the visible cosmos might be pulling thousands of galaxies like it's running the ultimate cosmic fishing line. Some scientists speculate it could be caused by structures outside the observable bubble, like other universes, or maybe something left over from the early Big Bang. Others try to calm themselves down with maybe it's just a math error, which, honestly, is the astrophysics version of saying, my Wi-Fi must be broken, instead of admitting you just don't know how routers work. Whatever it is, it's like finding out your entire neighborhood is slowly moving toward an unknown destination, and you're just along for the ride. Creepy? Absolutely. Comforting? Not so much. Number 8. The Eridanus supervoid. All right, here's a fun nightmare. What if you looked into space and saw basically nothing? Welcome to the Eridanus supervoid, a region of the universe so empty it makes your fridge look overstocked at 3 a.m. This cosmic desert stretches about 1 billion light-years across. To put that in perspective, if the Milky Way was a coin, this void is like wiping an entire football field clean of everything but dust. Scientists don't even know how such a void could form. Our best models of the universe say, nah, that shouldn't exist. Yet there it is, staring at us like a blank stare from an existential crisis. Even spookier, some researchers think the Eridanus supervoid might be tied to the cold spot I just mentioned. As if the universe itself is trying to play connect the dots with ominous clues, and we're the clueless detectives going, that's weird. If regular empty space is like silence, then this supervoid is like silence so deep you start hearing your own heartbeat. It's the kind of nothingness that almost feels alive. And that's not a sentence you ever want to say about nothingness. Number 7. Rogue planet tsunami. Picture this. You're chilling on Earth, scrolling TikTok, when suddenly the sky starts glowing with a light show that should not exist. Why? Because a rogue planet, one not orbiting any star, just wandering like a cosmic hobo, has drifted too close to our solar system. Now, scientists have found rogue planets, billions of them. Imagine Jupiter, but homeless, with no sun to call daddy. They just roam through the galaxy, dark and silent, waiting to ruin somebody's day. And if one passed near Earth, it could trigger insane gravitational chaos, like yanking our orbit, messing with tides, or pulling the moon closer until we're living in a disaster movie directed by Michael Bay. The physics-breaking part? Rogue planets should be rare, but turns out the galaxy might be littered with more of them than stars. That means the universe isn't a friendly neighborhood full of cozy stars. It's a minefield of giant invisible bowling balls hurtling around at ungodly speeds. And your planet? Just one fragile pin. Basically, you're safe in your bed at night only because billions of interstellar drifters haven't smashed through our solar system yet. Sweet dreams. Number 6. The Great Attractor. Okay, imagine you're at a party. Everyone's mingling, chatting, moving around. Then suddenly, half the room just starts sliding toward one random corner. No explanation, no DJ over there, just gravity being weird. That's basically the Great Attractor. It's this mysterious region in space that's pulling entire galaxies toward it, including ours. And I don't mean a couple galaxies. I mean millions of them, all drifting like drunk zombies toward this one cosmic hotspot. The freaky part? The Great Attractor isn't even fully visible. It's hidden behind the Milky Way's thick band of stars and dust, so astronomers have to play cosmic hide-and-seek just to figure out what it is. Some say it's a supercluster of galaxies. Others say it's some kind of unimaginable mass structure we literally can't see. And the ultimate horror, we're moving toward it at 600 kilometers per second. That's fast enough to circle Earth in a little over a minute. So yeah, if you ever feel directionless in life, just remember, your entire galaxy is hurtling toward a mysterious invisible sinkhole of gravity. Motivational posters should probably stop saying, "You're in control of your destiny." Spoiler, you're not. Number 5. The Boomerang Nebula. Here's a fun fact that'll ruin your winter. The coldest known place in the entire universe is not some deep void, not the cosmic background radiation, but a weird nebula shaped like a giant cosmic bow tie. It's called the Boomerang Nebula, and it's literally colder than empty space itself. Yeah, let that sink in. Outer space is already 2.7 Kelvin above absolute zero, basically a freezer that never got cleaned. But the Boomerang Nebula dips down to 1 Kelvin. How does something get colder than the universe's natural background temperature? The answer is, by spitting out its own guts at insane speeds. This dying star in the nebula is ejecting gas so fast that it expands and cools beyond what the surrounding universe can manage. The result? A cosmic air conditioner gone rogue. If you stuck your hand in there, your atoms would literally stop moving, which, side note, is generally bad for survival. So, next time you're whining about your cold bedroom in December, just remember, there's a place out there so frigid it makes Antarctica look like Miami. Number 4. Quantum foam wiggle. Alright, let's zoom way, way down. Smaller than atoms, smaller than quarks, smaller than anything you've ever tried to Google at 2 a.m. At this scale, the universe doesn't behave like calm space. It behaves like a toddler chugging espresso. This is called quantum foam. In theory, space-time itself should be smooth, but nope. Physicists say at the tiniest scales, it's bubbling, fizzing, and constantly fluctuating. Imagine the floor under your feet was actually made of tiny, invisible trampolines that kept popping up and vanishing every nanosecond. That's your reality. Stable? Sure. Reliable? Not even close. The creepy glitch here? If this foam really exists, then space isn't empty at all. It's restless, chaotic energy flipping in and out of existence. And it could mean that everything you see, planets, stars, your grandma's casserole dish, is built on a foundation that's literally wiggling itself apart. Physicists even joke that quantum foam is like the universe's loading screen, constantly refreshing beneath our feet. Which is hilarious until you realize you're living in the glitchiest video game ever programmed. Number 3. Phantom dark matter collisions. You know what's fun? When two galaxy clusters crash into each other like bumper cars the size of galaxies. Now normally, all the matter and dark matter should follow predictable physics. But in 2018, astronomers spotted something weird. Dark matter just didn't behave. They saw a cluster collision where the dark matter seemed to move differently than expected, like a ghost walking through walls. Now, dark matter already sounds like something ripped straight out of a horror movie, since we can't see it and only know it exists because of gravity. But when it starts breaking its own rules, that's like your imaginary friend suddenly pushing you down the stairs. If these phantom behaviors keep showing up, it could mean our entire understanding of physics, gravity, relativity, all of it, is missing a giant, spooky asterisk. Imagine playing chess for centuries only to find out bishops were secretly allowed to move like knights the whole time. That's where we're at. So, yeah, every time two galaxy clusters slam into each other, scientists are basically watching the universe run beta tests for reality, and the patches aren't looking stable. Number 2. Time reversal in antimatter. Here's where things get uncomfortably Matrix. You've probably heard of antimatter, the evil twin of matter. Same mass, opposite charge. If regular matter is milk, antimatter is orange juice. Mix them, boom, catastrophic explosion. But the real brain melter. Some physicists believe antimatter doesn't just look different, it might actually move backward in time. Yeah, to antimatter, you're the one in reverse. Imagine pouring coffee and watching the liquid jump back into the cup. That's the kind of chaos we're talking about. Experiments with subatomic particles like positrons hint that time's arrow, the thing that makes eggs break but never unbreak, might flip if you're made of antimatter, which, if true, means the universe is playing a double feature, one movie running forward, another playing backward at the same time. So the next time you feel awkward about messing up your past, don't worry. Somewhere out there, an antimatter version of you is probably unsending that embarrassing text in perfect reverse. Lucky jerk. Number 1. The expanding nothing. You've probably heard the universe is expanding. Cute, right? Stars and galaxies drifting apart like awkward friends after high school. But here's the part that should make you sweat. It's not the galaxies moving through space. It's space itself stretching. Reality isn't just a stage where things happen. The stage is inflating under our feet, like a bouncy castle no one ordered, and it's speeding up. Instead of slowing down like, literally every explosion ever, the expansion is accelerating thanks to a mysterious force we call dark energy. Translation: the universe is basically hitting the gas pedal harder and harder, and no one knows why. It's like watching a car drive itself faster into fog while all the passengers politely pretend that's normal. Here's the terrifying cherry on top. If this keeps going forever, distant galaxies will drift so far away their light can't reach us. Night skies will go dark. The universe will become a lonely, silent void where every star and galaxy is isolated. It's like the world's most depressing ghosting, except the ghoster is physics itself. So yeah, the cosmos isn't just expanding, it's tearing its own seams apart, like reality bought jeans 2 sizes too small. And the universe doesn't believe in refunds. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.